I'm Valerie,
and you're listening to the Hey Love podcast.
We know just what it's like to have a queer and woman-owned small business team. After all, we're Hey Love Studio.
Here, we'll be sharing our tips and tricks of what we have learned over a few years running a small business.
Whether it's a marketing strategy or how to get new clients or how to even just treat the clients you already have better, we're going to let you in on all the little secrets that make our team successful.
So join us along while we untap topics to make sure you shine and hype your clients up and pay those bills.
Hi, I'm Valerie.
And I'm Adeline.
And we're Hey Love Studio. This is a short and fast holiday episode. Happy holidays. And we just want to connect with our wonderful listeners wherever you are, whether that's as you're traveling home to see family members or loved ones, or maybe you're at home escaping into what we affectionately used to call the cousin room, because it's where all the cousins would hide during the very conservative holiday parties. We hope that this little episode brings a little joy into these dark winter months. So, Adeline, this is just kind of a quick episode where we get to recap all the wonderful things about 2025.
Yeah.
Anything that stands out to you?
I think 2025 took a turn that I didn't realize we're going to accomplish. The first 6 months of this year was extremely hard. I don't know if you remember where we were like, are we going to get any bookings? Are we going to get any bookings? And I can proudly say we have gotten those bookings. Yay!
Yes, it was definitely one of the roughest starts to our business earlier this year. We had taken all of last year, December 2025, off to go visit Adeline's family. It was the first time we'd seen your family. Well, it was the first time I had ever seen your family. Yeah. Do you want to tell everybody where you're from? I know that we like to play this guessing game, but...
Yeah. So we went back to South Africa to see my family. I haven't seen my parents in 10 years. Back when they saw me, I was feminine, long hair, blonde, straight hair, full face makeup. I mean, preppy, girly girl. And then I met my love of my life while being abroad. Never went back until last December, where with the new administration, we were just like, we need to go visit family before we don't know if I could travel. But because of that, our year started off as a slow one because we didn't market ourselves or go out there. Yeah. And by June, July, I genuinely was feeling like I should give up. And luckily, Valerie was like, don't. And then the importance of community and chosen family has pulled through, because without y'all who are listening, and maybe some of y'all who are not listening but do follow us on a regular basis, you have literally supported and changed our lives.
Yeah, a little bit about us personally. When we first met, we were in South Korea. I wasn't even aware of my queer self at the time. And Adeline, though she had always known she was queer, had not had the opportunity to find a good person. And so when we met, I was just starting to embrace my bisexuality, and Adeline was just trying to find a good person to hang out with, and we found love, and that was it. So when we saw your family, it was a really big deal for me to get to see them last December, but obviously, yeah, definitely hurt our business a bit.
All right, so favorite memories then, other than obviously we almost
closed the business. Yeah, that was not a favorite memory. I think favorite memory for me this year, or one thing that I'm just super stoked about, was that like every couple we worked with in Hey Love Studio, it was always about either centering their queer love or ensuring that their queer family and friends who were there were going to have somebody to cheer them on. Like, even though we were hired by a few straight couples or straight passing couples, every single one of them was like, yeah, but you make our friends and family feel so loved and supported. So for me, that was like a favorite memory. And it was something that I didn't really realize. Like, obviously we love working with queer couples, but sometimes it's more than that. Sometimes it's working with a straight couple who has queer parents or queer siblings. I mean, we had so many people this year who we got to work with and who told us expressly that they hired us because somebody they loved is queer and they knew that we would be a safe space for them.
Yeah, like for me, our last few weddings have been very impactful for us. We've had beautiful weddings in the beginning of the year, but I feel like things have really shifted since August, September.
So, as many of you guys know, 2025 was definitely a hard year for our community. We had a lot of different moments this year where queer people thought that their rights to marry were going to be taken away. I got like shivers just thinking about that. As a result, we had a lot of couples this year who reached out, maybe more in fear than an actual celebration. I can think
Hmm.
of at least a couple of couples off the top of my head who really decided to just kind of push up their timeline, or maybe they'd been together for almost a decade, but finally decided to kind of tie the knot just because of all the fears and concerns. So this year was a weird one in that sense, but it was also kind of a big like, well, look, we're going to celebrate as long and as loud and as proud as we can, and we're going to show up and honor all of those individuals.
Yeah.
So I'm really grateful that at least as of now, as the end of the year, we
Yeah.
haven't had any update to that, and it seems like for now most of our rights are being protected.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the state of Texas did recently pass that judges are no longer required to officiate same-sex marriages. They are allowed to quote unquote like opt out. But a few weeks after that, we did have a, older white male judge in Fort Worth honor and
Celebrate.
celebrate two of our couples. So we're very stoked that at least here in the North Texas area, we're
Yeah.
still able to be, married. We're able to do new marriages, and that's a really beautiful thing to celebrate.
Exactly, yeah. Just, I want to say to our trans family out there and
Yeah.
community, we are thinking about y'all. I know this year was a year
Really
full of
tough one.
bills that got passed, and just know that you have a safe space here no matter what, and we'll always celebrate you no matter what the government tells us. You are safe here and seen.
And we've been very honored to be able to document a few trans youth, a few trans adults. We've been
Yeah,
able to work with beautiful people of all different shapes, sizes, and gender expressions.
yeah,
Sucks that we are having to deal with this shit in 2025, but hey, hopefully we'll get better lawmakers in the future. Come
yeah.
on, people, vote like somebody you love is gay.
And to all our allies, like we have so many friends who are not necessarily in the community, but is an ally, is a supporter. Thank you so much, because honestly, we need more straight people to actually support small business, queer businesses like us. I think y'all don't know how much of an impact you have, but seriously, I don't want to name drop anyone, but there are a few that come to my mind. And I just want to say thank you, friends, because without our group chats, emails, and just
General vibes.
general vibes. Thank you
Love
so,
and
so
support.
much. Yeah. Biggest learns for you.
That's a great question. I think this was the year where I really grew as a photographer, not so much in the Hey Love Studio space, but shout out, we also run a commercial brand called Merrick Multimedia. And I got to do a couple of solo shoots on that, specifically for like our City Lifestyle magazine collaboration. And so that was really fun. So I feel like, thankfully, because I got to grow in that side of myself as a photographer, naturally that kind of comes over into my work with Hey Love
Yeah.
Studio.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
I'm not going to go too much into it because we have our private moments, but I have told you how much you've grown and blossomed, and I'm going to throw you in the deep now. Valerie's officially going to 2026 associate shooting. We're working on it. She's going to be the
Gotta
lead.
level up. I gotta be the lead.
Yep.
And in many ways, we've been able to like reevaluate that role, which has been really fun.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sometimes really good at taking the more like traditional standard grandma poses, which was like everybody smile and look at the camera, which hopefully will allow Addie to kind of shine more in the artistic and creative side.
Yeah.
What are some of your proudest moments from this year? Your biggest learning?
Learns, I love video more than photo now.
Uh,
And I'm going to say that loudly and proudly. If I can do more elopements and weddings within video, aspect, would love to.
I think every couple that's booked us for next year has booked us with video, haven't they?
We have one booking of photo only.
Okay. So video is definitely becoming a big priority for us and our couples.
And honestly, if you think about our wedding, I think we would have been sad if we didn't do it. And luckily we did. So in any case, I think learning what I love doing and just emphasizing that and learning patience.
Yeah.
I've leaned a lot on your support to show me that it's okay to go through those tough times, because I think I have wanted to throw in the towel more than what I think. I've never heard you saying, hey, this is time to quit now.
We haven't ever gotten there.
So that's my biggest learning thing, was learning that I love video.
You know what else I'm really stoked about?
What?
We officially bought 2 more cameras for next year.
So we're almost there. We've got
We're a 5-camera family now. Woo! We want to get that up to like 8. Ooh, but
yeah, we need a few more video cameras, but we have enough photo cameras for ourselves right now. We can't really get someone else in our team and give them equipment yet, but like that, we'll get there.
Big.
Yeah,
especially considering that we had hoped to get like a women's grant this year. It was like
and we didn't get.
$5,000 and we didn't get it. Womp womp.
Yeah,
So I will say that was probably my biggest discouraged moment this year is like I really thought we were going to get the grant and I was really hoping for that to kind of pay off these cameras, but we failed to get it. And so that was probably the moment where I was most hurt because we've been renting all of our, like two of our cameras every
which is
session.
not
Shout out to
bad.
Aperture Rent. Not bad at all, but it's been like difficult because like you have to check the settings, you have to do this, you have to do that. And there's been a few times where like my times weren't aligned or like just little things. So now to thankfully you kind of encouraged me. You're like, just keep trying, keep looking. Addie saw an incredible Black Friday sale, which is initially what got us into this whole business. So Addie found another Black Friday sale with Sony and convinced me to get us 2 more cameras. And so now, like I said, we're up to 5. I'm
Yeah.
very stoked.
Any case, this is supposed to be short, and we're already at 11 minutes. I want to talk a little bit about our chosen family, like listening to this, managing those
Big emotions, yeah.
over the holiday. Because majority of people who are celebrating right now, hell yeah, you're not listening to this because you are probably celebrating. But for those folks who are just in a smaller circle, what would you say?
Yeah, I mean, definitely the holidays, I believe, are what you make it. So for Addie and I, we first met living in South Korea in Asia, and Christmas is not really a family holiday there. So it was very hard, honestly, for me because my parents and my family always grew up celebrating Christmas in a really big way. It was hard for me to be alone without my family during Christmas. And so we started really leaning on each other and making those holiday memories. So we found, for example, Christmas sweaters. And it's silly, but like we wore Christmas sweaters. We couldn't find them this year. We've been in the process of moving and we can't find our Christmas sweaters this year. But anyways, we wore them. Or even actually, it's so funny. We tend to move around the holidays. Our first time when we first moved in together was in December of 2020.
31st of December.
31st of December. So we didn't even actually
2020.
was it 2020? Oh my God. We didn't even celebrate Christmas that year
Yeah.
at Christmas. We celebrated it
Because
in
we were moving.
January.
Yep.
So we went to the bar in our Christmas sweaters, our favorite bar in South Korea. Shout out to Bar Cold Dawn, run by an amazing queer bartender. Mixologist. Yeah, very skilled at their craft. So we wore our Christmas sweaters in January, and the bartender was like, I'm sorry, what? And we were like, it's fine, it's Christmas.
Yeah.
And they were like, okay, do you want a Christmas cocktail? We said yes, and it was delicious, and we celebrated. So we know that it sucks when your family is not here to support you, whether you have to be in the same space with them or not. At the end of the day, though, the holidays are what you make it. Watch your favorite holiday movie, drink your favorite holiday drink, and celebrate with the people or persons who really make you happy.
It might feel like the world is shouting out Christmas, Christmas, Christmas. We know that there's so many holidays around this time that isn't Christmas.
Yeah.
Choose what you want to celebrate and hell for it. If you don't want to celebrate any of it, do it either, because like you don't have to. I don't do daylight savings time. I refuse.
And he made us switch our phones to like Eastern Standard Time right now, so that way we're not doing daylight savings.
I refuse. It's done well for me. But just go on, and when those big motions fear kicks in, get your favorite drink, get your favorite Coke, whatever, cola, I don't know what you call it down here, snack, crawl into bed, don't crawl in bed. Do what makes you feel good and just keep on practicing that, because like that's really important to take care of yourself in these days. Anything you're grateful for other than myself? I know I'm the world.
I am grateful for you.
I love you. We did it.
We made it through another year. I love singing. I love the song Auld Lang Syne.
Oh my God, so sad. It's such a sad song. No.
But yeah, I'm really grateful for every moment we got to spend together. So again, I know it's super cheesy, but I was a teacher in a previous life and I did not get to see Addie very much. And when I did get to see Addie, I was usually exhausted and I'd go straight to bed. So the fact now that I get to spend so much time with you and make so many memories with you and celebrate with you, what is one thing you're grateful for this year?
And I say this so much every day. I'm grateful for the people who choose us, because we would not be here if people didn't choose us.
Yeah.
I'm very grateful that 99.9% of our goals for 2025 we achieved.
Yay!
Like, there's a few we haven't achieved, and it's most likely because I had a big ass goal, and we're gonna achieve it in 2026. But I'm so, so grateful that we have the people we have,
Yeah.
and we've done what we've done, and I'm
Mm.
extremely excited to just grow from here.
So, 2026 goals, I'll start off. Our first couple that we ever got to photograph just had their first baby. So, my 2026 goals is to photograph all of our queer couples who are having
Right.
babies.
Okay. So San Francisco, here we come.
We're
We need to
coming
book
for
that
you,
then.
Claire and Eva. I cannot wait to photograph your wee baba. And I mean, we've got at least 3 other queer couples who have already shared with us that they're trying to have kids, which in this economy, whew,
Let us know how
Godspeed,
you're
but we
doing
can't
it
wait to take their
because,
photos.
yeah. 2026 goal for me is to move out of mom and dad's house. I would love to live not with my in-laws. Love you, mom and dad. Thank you for everything you've done for me. But I am very excited to have space for us and just to be.
So hopefully next episode, our background looks a little different.
Yeah. And then I would love to just keep on doubling our income. And I say that because, money talks. I want to double our income so that we can live a normal life and not paycheck to paycheck. If we do paycheck to paycheck, like not in the beginning of the year, we did not do that. And I would love to do more video than photo. Our team has grown, but I want our team to grow in bigger aspects.
Yeah. Amazing. Well, here's to 2026.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, grab a glass of your favorite drink, raise it up. Let's have a quick cheers. Thank you so much for being with us on this journey. Thank you for celebrating and supporting us through 2025. If you enjoyed listening to our chat today,
And my voice,
you will love all of our other episodes, so please check them out.
we're not going to stop. We're
not
always
gonna
going to
stop.
hear.
We're always going to be here. You're always going to keep talking.
Yeah.
And you can follow us on Instagram too, at Hey Love Studios. Thank you so much. Have a happy, happy new year. Bye.
See you in 2026. Thanks so much for hanging out with us today, and hopefully you've learned something.
Yeah, if something really stuck with you today, please consider sharing it with another photographer, videographer, or creative. Make sure you hit follow and consider leaving us a review.
And if you love this chaos, please ensure that you follow us on Instagram at Hey Love Studio. This is where we share our BTS, our beautiful queer love, and other couples, and we would love to see you there.
Until next time, keep creating,
keep celebrating,
and know that, hey love, we got you.